Welcome to Celinka Updates. Today we are diving deep into the life of former actress and politician Marjorie Barretto, a woman who has lived through fame, controversies, and complicated relationships, all while single-handedly raising five children in the public eye. From her beginnings in showbiz to the truth behind her daughter's fathers and the famous Barretto family feud, this is the complete story of a mother who fought to protect her children no matter what. So stay tuned as we break down everything from her career, her relationships, and her much talked about children right here on Celinka Updates. Marjorie Barretto is a name that continues to spark public intrigue. Born on May 19, 1974, she is now 50 years old and remains a prominent figure not only because of her showbiz background but also due to her involvement in politics and her very public family life. Marjorie began her entertainment career in the 1990s. While her acting projects weren't as extensive as those of her sisters Gretchen and Claudine, she still held her own in teleseries and films, but eventually she chose to step away from the spotlight and enter public service. In 2007, Marjorie became a councillor in Caloocan City, serving for 2 terms until 2013. Her decision to join politics was driven by a desire to build a stable life for her children. As a single mom balancing public office and family duties, she became a symbol of strength to many women who related to her story. Marjorie Barretto is returning to politics after a 10-year break as she will run for councillor in Caloocan's 1st district. Let's now talk about her 5 children, each from different chapters of her life and in some cases, different fathers. Dani Barretto. Ayn Rand Danielle Barretto, known as Dani Barretto, is her eldest daughter, born on October 20th, 1993, is now 31 years old. Dani is a content creator and podcaster. She is married to Xavi Panlilio and together they have 2 kids. Dani is also an entrepreneur and CEO of wellness drink company, Wellness Whispers. Her biological father is actor Kia Legaspi, the ex-partner of Marjorie. Over the years, Dani has shared her emotional journey regarding her relationship with her father, which wasn't always easy, especially due to lack of communication. Even before her wedding, Dani shared that her mom is walking her down the aisle because it's only right that she walks her down the aisle since she raised her on her own. Everything that I am, it's all because of her. She is the most deserving to walk me down the aisle, she said. Despite her situation with her dad, Dani believes it's better that way because she and her father are not hurting each other anymore by not just talking. But her bond with her mom, Marjorie, remains solid and supportive. Dani has always credited her mom for raising her so well that she never felt neglected or unloved. Marjorie then married actor, comedian, and politician Dennis Padilla from 1995 to 2009, and together they shared 3 children, Julia, Claudia, and Leon. Julia Barretto. Marjorie's most famous daughter, Julia Francesca Barretto Baldivia, known as Julia Barretto, who was born on March 10, 1997 and is now 28 years old. Julia is a successful actress and entrepreneur known for her lead roles in Mirabella, Ngayon at Kailanman, A Love to Last, and Between Maybes. Her father is Dennis Padilla, a well-known actor, comedian, and politician. Marjorie and Dennis were married, but their relationship ended in separation. Julia has publicly spoken about the complexities of their relationship, particularly with her father. In several interviews, she revealed her emotional struggles growing up amid misunderstandings and public pressure. Marjorie, through it all, stood by her daughter, quietly protecting her while navigating a very public parenting journey. Julia is in a relationship with actor Gerald Anderson since 2021. Claudia Barretto. Claudia Isabel Barretto Valdivia, born on July 26, 1999, is now 25 years old and a budding singer, songwriter, and podcaster. She has successfully carved her own path away from acting, focusing on music and studies. Claudia graduated from Ateneo de Manila University with a business degree in psychology and is known for her quiet, reserved nature. She tends to stay away from the limelight, choosing to let her music speak for itself. She also has a podcast named Mind Games on YouTube. Claudia is married to Basti Lorenzo in a beautiful wedding that sparked controversy after her dad Dennis complained on social media about not being recognized as the father of the bride, but only treated as a guest, prompting her mom Marjorie to come out to defend her children. Leon Barretto. Marjorie and Dennis's only son together, Leon Marcos Barretto Valdivia, was born on April 2, 2003 and is now 22 years old. Leon is a Dean Solicitor, studying marketing at University of Asia and the Pacific since 2023. Leon is also a model and internet personality and gained attention in 2022 after writing an open letter to his father, Dennis Padilla, expressing his thoughts about their strained relationship. The letter went viral and earned praise from netizens for Leon's maturity and courage. It was another emotional moment for the Barretto children, but one that showed how deeply involved Marjorie is in her kids' emotional well-being. Erich Barretto. Finally, there is Erich, Marjorie's youngest daughter, born in April 2012 and now 13 years old. For a long time, the identity of Erich's father was the subject of public speculation. But in 2019, Marjorie finally confirmed the truth that the former Caloocan City Mayor Enrico Recom Echeverri is Erich's father. This comes after the ex-mayor's name was repeatedly mentioned during her public spat with her sister, Gretchen Barretto, who often addresses her as Marjorie Echeverri. After getting involved with a married man, Marjorie stressed that she isn't perfect. She said, "You know, I'm not perfect. I'm very strong in many ways, but when it comes to love, I'm weak. I'm sorry, I'm not very proud of it. That is the reason why I was not announcing it to the public." She then explained why she kept her daughter Erich from the public eye. Erich was only introduced to the public in 2018. She said, as translated, "I wasn't claiming to be perfect, but I didn't want to hurt other people anymore. A lot of people would have been hurt if I had been shameless about it. That's the reason why I kept it. I'm sorry, I'm not perfect. It was truly wrong that I fell in love with a married man, but this is how it is now." She revealed this during a televised interview, explaining that she had kept that part of her life private to protect her daughter. Marjorie stressed that it was her decision as a mother, and she stood firm against critics who questioned her silence. Her confirmation made headlines, but Marjorie handled the situation with grace, prioritizing her daughter's peace over public approval. Throughout her life, Marjorie has dealt with more than just romantic controversies. She has also weathered the long-running Barretto family feud and also public comments from her ex-husband Dennis Padilla. But Marjorie recently gave an interview with Ogie Diaz explaining her side on how abusive Dennis Padilla was and how she chose to walk away from the toxic dynamic for the sake of her children. She made it clear that her peace and the safety of her kids came before anything. Though she has long stepped away from showbiz and only returning to politics after 10 years, Marjorie remains visible through social media. Her Instagram account is filled with family celebrations, birthday greetings, and bonding moments with her children. She posts heartfelt messages, always reminding the public that being a mother is her proudest role. Marjorie's journey from showbiz to politics to being a solo parent of 5 is a story of resilience, strength, and unwavering love. In a society where women are often judged for their choices, especially when it comes to relationships and parenting, Marjorie stood firm. She's made no apologies for the life she has built, and in doing so, she has earned the respect of many Filipinas. And that wraps up for today's deep dive on Marjorie Barretto, a woman who faced controversies, heartbreak, and family drama, but emerged stronger for her children. Love her or criticize her, one thing is for sure, she has remained solid in her role as a mother above all else. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more updates on your favorite celebrities. This has been Celinka Updates, bringing you the real stories behind the headlines. See you next time. Bye.